There's a news circulating on the internet that one of the three Sahel nations shot down an helicopter that is carrying mercenaries. These terrorists that are terrorizing the three Sahel states, they shot it down and they discovered a lot. Of course, now this whole thing is no longer hidden. It is out there, it's in plain sight, it's no longer hidden. But an interesting thing is what a CNN posted a few days ago. They say the jihadi fighters affiliated with Al-Qaeda close in on Mali's capital as instability grows across Sahel region. Down here, they say a well-armed jihadist group affiliated with Al-Qaeda is closing in on Bamako. Bamako is the capital of Mali. The country's a military junta and their Russian partners. Pay attention again. They say the country's military junta and their Russian partners are struggling to counter the jihadis, who now hold sway in many parts of the Sahelian countries. Down here, they say that as the situation deteriorates, the United Kingdom, the United States, and Germany, among others, have urged their nationals to leave Bamako, the capital of Mali. Guys, if you people understand the scramble for African resources, me and Nuna no go to get issues. If we not understand the scramble for African resources, we no go to get issues. Like, I see the hate, I see all the hate that you people are dropping from me. Even though, they do mean nothing. But is it a coincidence that African nations, so many African nations are simultaneously being invaded? Like, a lot of things is happening in Africa. These guys are keeping us distracted. They are keeping us so distracted. Sudan, we see what is happening in Sudan. We see what is happening in Republic of Congo. I mean, it's not now. This thing have lasted for decades. We see what is happening in the three Sahel states. Now everybody in Nigeria is talking about the American invasion in Nigeria. Guys, you see the French. Of course, we are seeing what is happening in France right now. We are seeing how many prime ministers they don't get for how many months now. More than 3 prime ministers, and all of them are stepping down. We are seeing what is happening. One thing about the scramble for African resources is that these people are working collectively. It's not just one country. They are working collectively. One thing that Africans don't know how to do. Africans don't know how to work collectively. We are always divided. We are divided with religion. We are divided with tribalism. We are divided with these borders that these guys, artificial borders that these guys created. Now, the funny thing about this terrorist group, you see terrorism. It's so funny that the people, like the terrorists that are working in these different groups, these are different factions, they don't even understand the people that are funding it. Like, they don't understand. Like, it's so funny that these guys, the only thing they know is attack, like obey the last command, right? What they actually think, like the ordinary members of this terrorist group, what they actually think they're fighting for is different from the actual thing they are fighting for. It is very different. Like, a lot of Africans don't even understand the problem because Africans are not, like, properly educated. The ones that are even educated, they are not properly educated. Let alone the ones that are not even educated at all. We need to just calm down and ask ourselves, like, why is this thing happening in Africa? Of course, we know that if Mali fall, the rest of the three Sahel states is going to fall. And funny thing is that the African Union, they're doing absolutely nothing about it. They're not talking. In fact, they are supporting. I would not be surprised if the African Union are even the ones that are helicopters and the jets that are being used to convey these terrorists. I don't know what to say, but I wish that Africans will start educating themselves and start, reasoning very well with their brains and start connecting the dots. I really wish that we will come to that point where we will start playing chess, start playing puzzles and connecting the dots to understand the African problem and who is the instigator of this problem, who is behind this problem. Because, of course, the three Sahel states, they are predominantly Muslims. I don't know what to say, guys, but whatever you do with this information is entirely up to you.